Hello. Welcome back to my stream. My name is Nakra. You can call me Nak. We're doing blueprints today. Yay! It's been a month since I've been trapped in this dungeon you call a mansion. Been a month since I've read the contents of this letter. I am on day 30. I've made a lot of progress in this game, but at the same time it feels like I made zero progress, since I didn't really unlock anything significant. Hey, Lux. Thought it was RL1 day? No, that's tomorrow. Items for trade. Nah, you're not dumb. You're okay. Go back to playing Code Vein. Hey, Darkus. Anyways, I want to play this game, so don't want to be spoiled. Yeah, definitely play this game. It's very fun and engaging. I think everybody should play this game at least once. Don't do a run. Run, don't ever play this game. You know, like mystery stuff, this is... I wouldn't call this a mystery. The only mystery here is why would the estate owner want to torture his nephew this much? What did I do? What did his nephew do in his lifetime to make him hate him so? The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Oh my god. You like mystery, puzzle, mystery? Okay. I thought I did too. I thought I did too. You'll understand once you start playing it. You'll understand once you start playing this game. I don't even want to deal with this room right now. Well, the gems are not in a box with a true statement. Statement on this blue box, on the blue box, is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. I always bet on the black box, and I lost. I don't want to spend time on this room, to be honest. Give me a salt shaker. Nook. Den. Storeroom. I should have. I need to go buy that sledge. Ooh, there's another trunk. A sledgehammer, please, my good man. Bing. Oh, a pair of dice. Ooh, a key card. Okay, I'm liking this run. This run is going pretty smoothly. Chapel, corridor, pantry. Do chapel. I have shelter today. I am sheltered. Yikes. Actually, I don't mind. That's okay. That's not bad. Let's do closet. Garage. Do I do garage? Three keys. Courtyard. Always draw tunnel while drafting this room. I can't tell if this is a good spot or not. Doing courtyard. Shovel, please. Shovel. Wow, 3 gems. Where's my shovel? Hallway, bedroom, corridor. Let's do corridor. We can save the hallway. Pantry, kitchen. Yikes. Maybe garage was a bad move. Him. Nook. Ooh, 2 keys. Oh wait, never mind, that's how I was set. I got excited for a sec. I thought it gave me 2 keys instead of 1. There's 2 kitchen. Banana. 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 Workshop. Banana, nana. Well, I got the battery. Got the battery pack. I just need the compass or whatever it was. Was it the compass? Or no, it's not the compass. What was the thing on the top? A lever. Hunur. Wow. More tunnel. More. No, I'm joking. Okay, hopefully I can get through to the other side from here. Sauna, observatory. No, thank you. Let me re-roll. Office, boudoir, solarium. Ugh. I have to. Let's bet on the office, I guess. March of the Count. Still have no idea what the passcode is to this. Remote terminal access. Laboratory. Hello, Dark Knight. Experiment setup. Connect with the experiment. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then whenever you draft a shop room, each time you unlock or bypass a security door. I like that one. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. I like that. Let's do that one. Or the red room is not bad either. I can just keep drafting red rooms for this one, and it give me a bunch of gold. But I feel like I will come across a security room. How's Blueprints? Are you winning? I don't know how to win in this game. There's no winning in this game. There's only losing until you win. Or rather, there are many battles to be had in this game, but I'm not sure if I'm winning or not. There's no feeling of winning in this game. I don't know what I'm doing. It feels like I'm close. Feels like I'm close, but I don't know how close I am. When there are endings, though, those are really hard to get. Some require a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm just fine with having one ending, to be honest. I don't need all these other ones. Whenever you draft a shop room, I've already drafted the 2 shop rooms. I don't think I can. Oh no, wait, locksmith and other things is another one, isn't it? Let's just hope there's a lot of security doors. Alright, this safe is still bothering me. Where's my blueprints words thingy? If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Hey, or Orion Nebula. Hey, as someone who has written out over 2,000 words worth of notes on Google Docs so far, this game is fuck. Yeah, I haven't written a lot of anything. I just screenshotted like everything I can come across, and it still makes no sense to me. I just haven't opened a single safe yet. Like I don't know what's the next puzzle I'm supposed to solve. I have to write out the plot and piece it together. Write out the plot? The plot for what? Alright, that reminds me, I gotta open my Google Docs. Hey Philip, there's a good handful of new stuff that adds to the game after reaching room 46. I see. Okay. The room 46 is not the end. Alright, so the music sheet, what did we found last time with the music sheet was find among the white trees under 2 stones. Which didn't make any sense. Like, why Herbert making you go through this hell instead of just giving you your inheritance in a bag? There's a reason? I thought he just hated me. There are trees in this game? Well, like, you know how you said the sheet music, right? So I deciphered the sheet music, unless I did it wrong. I deciphered the sheet music and I deciphered the whole painting thing, but I don't understand any of it. Boiler room, library, sauna. Do a library. My book came. Alright, let's see. Detective Bon Margle. DBM. Like I said, you just need to use your eyes and legs. You'll figure out why do I need my legs for? This book was reviewed and cleared by the publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to reform our department standards, including an omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot of redacted stuff. Forward, the names used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of Elder Generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. What? Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as a Jera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris. Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of surrounding provinces. Propagandized? Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of these bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, that's a lot of redacted things, a new kingdom was born. The youngest he bestowed upon the realm of Arch Ares, land of northern storms. Wild and untamed expanse at which time was not developed, but a good deal more than vast of the elder brother's lot. His middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja. Are these... This is lore important? Darren Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books were quite extensive, and I was told that by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, or a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Oh, bookshop. I've never been to a bookshop. I'm going to bookshop. Okay, do you know the main character's name? Isn't it Simon P. Jones? Just came to say hi, I'm busy today. I hope your stream goes well next. Thank you, Dark Knight. $50 coins? Are you kidding me? History of Orindia. So this is the one that's uncensored. A new clue, Curse of the Black Bridge, Realm and Rune, Drafting Strategies Volume 4 and 5. These are way expensive. A new clue. You know what, can you give me your rundown of what you think is going on? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. All I know is that Marion Marigold, which is... I don't... Who is that again? Like my sister? My aunt? Or someone in this family. Is his mom? Okay, yeah, okay, is his mom. They like smuggled her away for, I think, to another country or something. Like faking her death or disappearance or something like that. That's about it. I'm not entirely sure what exactly is going on. Bookshop is reduced by the sale. Okay. Well, 25, it's still kind of expensive. Marion Marigold is her pen name. Mary Matthews is her real name. Yeah, but how does that help me? New clues sold out in hours. It should come no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. Absentia? The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcing, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into the editing page stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and announcing her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate." Oh, thank you for the follow, Orion. Unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinion, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Like, that's all I know what's happening. All I know is that Marion Marigold is related to Simon, as you told me is his mom, and she disappeared, and I know that the grandpa has something to do with it. The grandpa has something to do with it. There's someone who knows, but can't prove it, and that's about it. In the intro, Herbert tells you that Mary is his dear niece. Oh, okay. If his niece, then that would make you his uh great uncle? Great grand uncle? I don't grand uncle? Yeah. Why is it giving me rooms like this? I don't want to abandon the left side. I only have one die left though. Screw it, we're re-rolling. Boiler room, conference room. Ugh. Runkle? Oh my god. Gravity Falls. Let's do boiler room so I can go. Yeah, that's a lot of rooms to lose, so I'm gonna go with boiler room. Pump room, boudoir. No, oh my god. Foyer. I can't afford foyer. Boudoir sounds good. Let's see, maybe I can get a green room over here. Solarium, bedroom. Yikes, if I mean, taking the bedroom is okay. I mean, I have to take the bedroom, otherwise I trade like a bunch of rooms for 2 rooms. It's not worth. Dice that will come in handy, yeah. Mailroom, bunk room, veranda. I can't afford this stuff. I need a dice. Dark room. I think I'm still protected. I only rolled chapel and the gymnasium. I still have 1 more protection. And of course, it's gonna give me lock picks when I have a bunch of locks and I mean a bunch of keys anyways. I haven't found anything useful in this room, by the way. Like, if there's a hint in this room, I definitely missed it. Except for that. I saw that. That doesn't help me, though. Oh, and this. Oh, I guess there were notes, I mean, hints in this room. I just did them so early that I forgot. You did find something in this room? Yeah, I did. I found the way to open the apple orchard. I found that. I found this, the writing over here. So I can't see at the moment. I'm pretty sure I took a screenshot of it. What does this say? Never mind, I didn't take a picture of it. Alright, last time we opened the... Last time we drained the aquarium. I gotta look out for the room with the red binders. Oh. Help me, dice. Crap. I mean, I guess archives it is. Is archives the one with the red folders? It's not. Swinburne, Baron H.S. Sinclair. My son was the one that actually got me started writing. I'd always challenge myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. Her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son. His inflexible love for the color red. August 22nd, 85, 86. Are these possibly save codes? Whenever I see anything that's like 4 digits, I think as a save code. But nothing in this game tells you that it has to be 4 digits. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier named them a person of interest by Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people on Tuesday. Work of the insurgent group RLCF. Children of Blackwater. Not getting to know that save codes are 23 digits long. They better not be. That would be nuts. Local author and a popularity blah blah announced a split with their long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press. Citing personal reasons, the announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author colleague Caleb Mannings, who Marigold Paz referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. See in the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down local. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was less. The trial began Tuesday. Expected to last for a grand reason. What the heck? Mary Matthew Jones. There we go. That's her full name. I mean, I've been in this room before. I just never took down this many details. The author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of the Orinda Aries. Oh, whoops, I could have used the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I use a freezer? I barely have anything though. Can I summarize that if it's okay? As long as no spoilers, yeah. This run might be cooked. Rather you not spoil, not give anything is important there. Yeah, I don't know if, like, I know a lot of things already. But please don't tell me things that I don't know already through, like, getting rooms and stuff. Well, thank you. Why, there's a key here. So I can somehow, like... I can somehow defrost this room? How would I defrost this room? Interesting. Maybe it needs power? I think it has power. If without power, how is it cooling down this room? There's a thermostat somewhere? Probably in here. Or maybe you need a flamethrower? I doubt I need a flamethrower. Knock, you remember what we found in the aquarium? Yes, I do. You wondered about one hint? What did I wonder about? Aw, crap. Basically, Mary was an author who was controversial to the royalists based off speculation, and her close friend Caleb gets tried and possibly punished for grand treason. Then she goes missing, and then those jewels go missing, and those snippets were all in the same binder. Okay. Cabinet in what room it is? I'll say you do have that room built today. Wait, really? The one with the red binders? Which room is that? Yikes. Yikes. Well, I passed a room that looked very familiar. Did I now? Gamba? I can't Gamba. I don't have any gems. Alright, if you say so, Darkus, I'm gonna go back and look for it. Red binder shelf full of documents and drawers. Definitely not this one. It's not been always red. Not in the library, okay. Definitely not in here. Boudoir? Probably not. Why can what? Am I hallucinating? You really remember the hint? The one you saw in the aquarium? I saw like 3 different ones. Right? One was in a red binder folder, one was in... One was in, shoot, what was the other one in? One was in front of what looked like washing machines. And the other one's a chest. Well, not a chest, it's an X that's marked on a bed. Or a couch, I'm not sure. No, it was not in the red binder. What do you mean? We didn't even find the red binder yet. It was in a drawer in a room with red. Yeah, I know it's in the drawer, but like the key thing I'm looking for is red binders, no? Or are you talking about this? Are you saying one of these can be opened? They look like binders? Are they not binders? Were they these things? I don't quite understand. I don't know if you need a special key or something, but that looks oddly similar to me. I mean, these cabinets, they're kind of like, they're in a lot of spots. The one in the picture was a singular one surrounded by book racks. We've been to the rumpus room. Yes, I have. The where you toss like one coin for the genie to tell you some weird, strange story, right? Yeah, I have. Well, I mean, my run is about to be over. For me, this looks very familiar. Familiar in what way? I mean, I can go to all of the rooms. You think back to what he said about the door? Lost 2? Lost 2? What about what door? What door was he referencing? What was he talking about? What he says you never find. Words he said you can never find. I am not sure. I am not sure what you mean by that. Alright, but the question is, where do I go from here? I open the freezer. It's supposed to give me energy back. No, it's not the small snacks. Oh, just the small thing. Well, what am I saying? Money, I have 6. I can't use any of the thingies. Looks like the freezer can be defrosted, but I have no idea how to do that. Pump room? Pump room have anything to do with the freezer? Probably not, right? What do I need? I need a power. I need a boiler room. There's seems like letters and stuff in the freeze room, so I'm guessing those are like more hints. Pump room, dark room, bedroom, the foundation, boudoir, boiler room. Bookshop. Also, the bookshop probably has some hints in it too. Put down what you copied in a panic? Sure. What did you copy? A boy on a beach, a black cat tied to a red flag, a flag that doesn't move, a door marked by a rogue room, a door that is always locked yet has no key, a lost room beyond the dark waters. No, in the lab said that the room temperature would thaw the freezer, but maybe that doesn't work when the freezer is on. Oh, is there? Is there a room in the lab? So what are you supposed to do? Guess I have to draft a lab then. A boy on the beach, the black cat tied to a red flag. Is that the first Rumpus fortune telling? Can you create heat somehow? I'm not sure. That's the thing. I don't have anything that I can think of right now that can create heat. Besides just giving it energy and letting it do its own thing. I don't like knock, I feel sleepy, so I won't watch sadly. Have a great time playing. Night night. Okay. Sleep well, Darkus. This should be unless it's randomized. Yeah, but what is it? What does it mean though? A door marked by a rogue moon. Door that is always locked yet has no key. A lost room beyond the dark waters. A boy on a beach. A black cat tied to a red flag. Can I voice the one connection that I'm sure about? Sure thing. I'm pretty sure I used Rumpus like 4 times. I didn't understand anything he was saying. Which coins do I... Oh, coins are frozen. That's fine, I guess. Everything else is kind of done anyways. You call a day in a planetarium, gain 2 stars. Maybe I'll go back to the planetarium. Lost beyond the dark waters, children of the black water, and there's a picture of a lady in a bedroom with the same damn crescent moon symbol that was on the door. Okay. What does that tell us, though? What does that mean? Hmm. Well, let's call the day here because I don't know where else to go. Children of the Black Water are the people who supposedly did that bombing in the newspaper snippet. Yeah, I understand that. So this seems to be a connection to the main character's family and face like basically rebels, I guess. Okay. Oh, hovel. Hovel me like. Tool shed is not bad either. Me my money. What is going on here? Go check storeroom parlor. I could just storeroom myself in. Yeah, let's try doing that. It feels like he's dusting off his hands and going, well, your problem now, kid. I don't know if that's the case. Crown better not be here is all I'm saying. Oh, I mean the crown that they stole from the museum or whatever it was? Oh, terminal services. Let's do some experiments. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a roll, okay, that's impossible for me. Next 3 times you break a locked trunk. Normally add 1 when you open a locked trunk. Next time you find some trash while digging. I don't have a shovel or anything, but I'm gonna go with this. 2 gem is most like, yeah, but I took hovel this round, so I don't use gems. I use steps to open doors, I mean to draft rooms, so that's not gonna happen at all this round. Have you been to a mailroom? Yep. You see Dad's letter? Yep. Wait, did I pick the wrong one? I picked the wrong one. I accidentally picked Nook. I wanted the other one. Shovel per— why is this room stopped giving me stuff? It usually give me like a sledgehammer or a shovel. Now it gives me nothing. Like a shovel, sledgehammer, compass, and a soul shaker. Come on, garbage. Yes. One allowance. Garbage. Dang it. Garbage. No. Garbage. No. That's a lot of gems that I don't need. Garbage. Oh, maybe I'll find another freezer this time. Office opportunities to earn and spread coins, huh? Or I do chapel. I just think it's hilarious that he's like, I bet you're having a wonderful time up there and we should try to be excited. I am not having a good time up here. Statement on the white box is true. Box with a false statement contains the gems. Gems are in the white box. Okay, so the statement on the white box is true. The box with the false statement contains the gems. Gems are in the white box. Not in the white box. Wait, what? The gems are in the white box. Box with false statement contains the gems. I am too tired for these puzzles. Honestly, I don't even need gems right now, so I don't know why I'm even spending time on these puzzles. I'm just gonna pick a random one. Gems are in the white box. Box name false statement in these new boxes. This blah 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 blah. Statement on the white box is true. That's fine. That is 100% fine. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I like that, so I can dig more. But then if I pick this, I'll be blocked off, which is not good. Alright, dining room lets me out. I can pick tunnel. I'd rather not. Observatory, gymnasium, bedroom. Let's just use gymnasium. Hopefully it gives me like shoes or something. Oh, and give me a freaking card. A card reader, seriously? I'm gonna be out of steps sometime soon. Like in real life, you were in his situation. Okay, realistically though, do you see yourself doing all this to have to the state all the rooms where they should be? I mean, it's a big inheritance, no? If you can just figure this out, you're set for life pretty much. You have a house, you have staff, you have money, you have everything. I think very much if this was a in real life situation, I would go and take it. No matter how painful it is. This does seem very painful though. Redraw. Oh, this redraw is bad. Come on, give me a silver key to save myself. 739 divided by 91. Oh, what the heck does that mean? 13 minus 10. B3 squared. Wait, that was wrong? Would you still want it if the rooms actually change around every day, like living here? I don't understand how that works, by the way. Like, how do the staff work around this place if the rooms change every day? They're not too great. I like to find unusual or rare rooms while drafting. I guess this. Garbage. Dang it. I'm gonna dig up garbage. Which way do I go? South? Pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. I don't care about that, to be honest. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Oh no. Lavista key. Ooh, vault. Vault could be interesting. Office will just give me a bunch of money, but so does Vault. Vault just straight gives me 40 gold. It counts as 2 bedrooms. Let's do Vault. I've never been into Vault before, so let's check it out. That is a lot of money. Where's the rest of the money? Oh, yeah, I can open vault rooms. Client keys. Can I not close this? Why is the painting of... Why is the painting of a plant farm box? Man, today's drafting has not been great. Conference room, locksmith, wine cellar. I'm screwed. Oh, I have a redraw actually. Oh, and I have a passageway. Never mind. I'm not screwed. Laundry room. Boiler room. Closet. Laundry. There's like a secret laundry room, isn't there? What is the secret that's over here? 100% sure there's a secret here. By the 3? 1, 2, 3. It's like right here. There we go. What did I get? File cabinet key. Likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate. What? Opens up a drawer? Where can I possibly open a drawer from? Well, at least I found it. Cost 5 gold, exchange all of your thing with all of your coins. Interesting. Does that mean I'll have 46 diamonds? All your keys with all of your... all your keys with all of your gold. That's a lot of keys. I don't really need any of that though. Maybe the key service? Why does that do this to me? Oh well, archives, I guess. Is there a cabinet I can open here? These terms of surrender has been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was bittersweet sight of comfort of many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract and disavow all prior printed supports of House Desolates. For shame, O you cowardly coattails! In our most trying hour we run, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family departure was not expected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realms of Eraja has been circulating even before war's end. However, the saddening of their departure has left many and their supporters feel abandoned. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They have fled to foreign lands seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, or who will not abandon us when we are afraid and are most vulnerable. Okay, what are these newspapers like actually trying to tell me? Desolate's princess born in exile in 4 decades since the end of the war. Little news has reached our news desks regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV, broke that silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin Jari, who in keeping with Erajan tradition was endowed with her mother's surnames. Interesting. Close supporters of the exiled family are of course concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere. Change that would be undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Okay. Tensions rise on the southern border. There's so much stuff to read. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tension with our southern neighbor, Eraja, who has for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Argeries. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Eraja, which were conducted by reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Early records have alluded that, in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Desolates to be revoked. Okay, so they want the royal family. What the heck is this thing? What is that? Is that a flower? 3 lines, flower, and then that on top. Oh, I didn't even realize I used up all my steps. Oh god. That was such a waste of all the money. Schoolhouse add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. You know, I've never seen classrooms. Why not? What are classrooms? What do classrooms do? Herbie. Oh, here's where the last thing is. Oh my god, there we go. Now I should have 4 fires. That's kind of nuts. Can't read this bundle of books, but I can read whatever the hell this is. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. As meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give the speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architects of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. How many children have been lost in this mansion and never been found? That's what I want to know. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years. Those faces I still remember as young as the Manor's Wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Where's the 4 fire things I made? What was that about? Precipice. What is this? A chessboard? Huh? Is this like equivalent to my map? Hold on. Where's my map? Oh, it is. Oh, I have no idea which one goes where. I knew the chess pieces had something to do with something in this game, in the rooms. Like every room, well, like not every room, but most rooms have like this weird chess piece that's just there. I haven't been keeping track of it though. What does this do? Don't really understand this. Guess I'll have to come back to this because I don't know how to do this one. About the frozen room, what if I put a furnace next to it? Would that be able to thaw it out? I wonder. Ormond's copy, do not remove from sight. Realms and was a book. Orcus sleeping sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era, in every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to the realm sigils, those crude, circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascination glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and how the iconography of the realm's loyal art. Here is the image of a leafless, burning tree seen in the geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have a special meaning. Okay. To understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up this whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, the border. I feel like this is important. The core. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. The core give us a name, and the rest of the sigil tell us the history behind the name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Ah, okay. This one. And this one, Orin. Orin and ER, I'm assuming it's a Raja. Orindale and Araja is usually the one that I see. Oh my god, who's ripping up this paper like no tomorrow? Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. Scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. Rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning ray shaped ray is used. A ray of dotted with falling circles used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence. Windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of the bent curved lines, rays buckling under these. High winds, okay. I see a rainy realm on the thing that I saw earlier. That piece of paper that I picked up. Okay, so it's a Raja, rainy realm, and then we have to figure out what the moats mean. Each sigil floating between the rays and small figures called moats. From the shape and the style of the moats used on the sigil, we can tell the type of society given realm proclaimed, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic or economic fortune. Okay. Tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. Okay, so it's poetic. Where did I find this piece of paper again last time? I don't even remember. A strong focus on the advancements of arts, writing, music, and language. Okay. Border. Yeah, this thing didn't have a border. Actually, no, it was ripped out. So it might have a border, but I don't know what the border is. On each sigil is an adorned edge serving as the container of the information within. There are 8 different colors. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. These borders will always correspond to the banner and the national colors of that specific realm. What? It's so simple. Banners, martial fog. Red banners, martial fog. Putting all together by studying the core rays, moats, and border of a sigil, You should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. I don't think so. Still don't really understand. Red banners, martial fog. Don't know what this means. Pretty sure it's important. Okay, I think I've gotten all I can get out of this area, or this book rather. There wasn't really anything else here. Wasn't anything else besides the chest room, which I have no idea how to place the chess pieces. There's no second page to this? I thought it had a second page. Alright, let's see how the rest of the day plays out, I guess. I'm getting a little sleepy, so this is gonna be the last day that I do. Or this stream, at least. Hopefully the classrooms give me some sort of clues. The dark room already? Let's start up on the house experiment. Okay. Where does it say what to do with the freezer in here? Someone said to do something with the freezer in here. I gotta do something. Heating, oh, there you go. Heating and cooling curves. So I need the melting point. I hit the melting point. But how does this help me though? S205 at atmospheric pressure, 93 kPa, and Mount Holly freezer. Am I able to control the pressure in the freezer? Ooh, a broken handle. So you eat an apple, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. For each bedroom you draft after a second. When you draft a bedroom, lose 5 steps and then. Each time you get an apple, maybe? There's no guarantee that I'll get apples. Might be bananas, other stuff. Let's bet on it. I don't know how to control the freezer temp. Yes, an apple. That's lucky, actually. Yeah, one mail. How many mails they can deliver? Okay, I found a pawn in this room. It's a golden pawn. The chess pieces I saw were blue. Does that matter? What the heck is this? Rotate floor plan. This is a new one. Is this part of the classroom set? I want to see what's in here actually. What is the point of this room? Drafting strategy, volume 3. Maybe I'll read that, I guess. Bookshop, I don't have enough money. Conference room is pretty good, I think. I do the garage again. Every time I get the garage, I waste the left side. But then it does give me 3 keys, which I need. Let's do it. I'm gonna regret this again. Any chess pieces in here? On the right side first and then go up the middle last. Commissary. I would like to buy stuff. Well, that's not good. Okay. Oh, we would spend a little bit more time on the right, but that was kind of it. Ooh, that was close. Okay, observatory. Never mind, I can't even do observatory. Only thing I can do is closet, huh? Nice, running shoes. Take that. Another apple? Okay, this is kind of blessed. That's another mail. Should I just go into the mailroom and end the run? Actually, I don't really have an option, do I? Oh, unless I re-roll. Should I do it? Should I just do the mailroom and end the run? I get to look at 2 mails. But then if I continue the run, I might eat more apples. Might get to eat more apples if I continue it. What should I do? I'm thinking what I should do. Re-roll and hope for a better for like a way out, or just make myself go into the mail room and read 2 mails that I got today. You know what? Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. Give me something good, please. Workshop, storeroom, classroom, which I can't get. GG, man. This is a bad run. I didn't get a single gem. Got a bunch of keys with 0 gems. While drafting classroom, you may draw new floor plans 1 time for each. Well, that was a freaking fast run. I guess we can not count this one. This one was way too fast. Just Just due to RNG being like this. Yeah, let's do another one. Trading post, toolshed, shrine. I have to use toolshed, I guess. I don't know what the other two does. Pretty good. I can experiment with digging again. I can earn even more coins. Or even more of something. Parlor, parlor, parlor. I really hate some of the games that pop up now. Gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the box next to this box. That can't be true. These gems are in this. The gem is in this box. Gems are in the blue box. Gems are in this box. So if this is true, false. And that doesn't work. These two have to be true and this one has to be false. Let's see, the gems are in this box. The gems are in the blue box. So if these are both true, right, this will be false. The gems are in a box next to this box. Well, it can't really be false because it doesn't make any sense. This one has to be true as well, so that doesn't work. True. What about this one's true? True. False. I'll go to these two. True. I'm actually so confused by these ones now. These ones used to be easy, now I'm like overthinking it. Be in here. Everything is 50% off today. I might be able to buy all the books actually. Perfect storage room. Courtyard, nook, den. Do I have a shovel this run? I don't remember if I got one. I think I did. Yeah, I did get one. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a security room first before I try doing any of these, or experimentation room. If I do chapel, I mean I can chapel, and if I get a bookstore, I can break the piggy bank and then buy all the books. Let's do chapel. Chapel's okay. Spread gem in each green room. I only have one green room though. One buried file, cabinet key, likely open a drawer somewhere. Okay, I have two of these now. There's one more that's in, where's the other one again? There's one more that's in... Barbecue, the lower cabinet. I thought there was one more X marks the spot. Okay, I guess I got the keys already then. See, pantry, drawing room, secret passage. secret passage. I want another green room, actually. Aquarium, cloister, solarium. Special cost bypassed. Oh, I like the sound of that. I like free stuff. Den would be nice. I can go down to this courtyard and get my gems. Mechanarium, kitchen, closet, raw. Should not have redrawn. Oh, it's up to die. Do I want to use the 2 die though? No. I'll use gymnasium, who cares? Always kind of a waste. Five gold for a key. Ooh, upgrade disc. I totally want that. Set of gems is probably worth. Yeah, I guess. Hmm. Library or terrace? Terrace is pretty good, but then I missed out on a room. There's just one room, so it's whatever. Yeah, library. I have a book in there I gotta read anyways. Ooh, an apple. Alright, Kimberly Thompson. Okay, let's see. The potential within gems, planning your house, top drafting combos, making a connection, tips and tricks, word from the editor. Okay, this doesn't really tell me any hints. This is kind of a useless book. Let's put a code check here. I'm not gonna use it yet. Oh, come on. Why does none of it... Give me someone that faces up. They'll just trap me here. There's another pawn right here, but this one's yellow. Do I have to look for ones that are blue? That might be it, actually. These are all color coded. Not see the floor plan while drafting in this room. Did I risk it? No, let's just do pantry. Alright. Pantry's kind of screwing me so far. I need a passageway. I don't have a key. I thought I had a key card. Laboratory, dining room. Hmm. The laboratory. I need my experiments. I'm in already. Oh, and I need to upgrade. Immediately lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. When you draft a hallway from the hallway, each one you eat an apple. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Yeah, no. Let's do this and this. Let's see an apple in this very room. 1 key for every 2 hallways. I'm pretty sure I have more than 2 hallways. Or if I do this, I can go... I can get the office network to start spreading gold everywhere. Mail room upgrade? Really? We now have the chance to permanently enhance this room into one of the 3 floor plans. Okay. Same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. No contact delivery. Package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. That's pretty good. Freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. I don't want it immediate. Package will be delivered here after you reached rank 8. Then I have to circle back and grab it. No contact delivery will be pretty good. That should be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. I want this one. Did I just get 3 keys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Interesting. Walk-in closet, Biller's room, bunk room, definitely Biller's room. Five. 4 squared is 16. 13. What is this? Minus 10. 3 squared is 9. Let's see. 10 minus 7, 3. 3 times 1 is still 3, and then squared is 9. Oh, no silver key this time? Unfortunate. Dark room, office. Let's do office, might as well. I mean, not office, dark room. Let's do this side first. Gem requirement 1, gem requirement 1. I wonder what they can be. I don't really want to waste my gems though. Nice, a furnace room. Really wonder what can I actually do in a furnace room. Probably freaking nothing. Let's try this side. What is that? Less likely to find items laying around the house. That's sad. Did I even go in? Does this count as a bedroom? Oh, it does count as a bedroom. Nice. Alright. That was okay. We'll go back to the hallway. Archives, this is bad. But then I know archives might have one of the cabinet things that I'm looking for. Like the key has to open one of these cabinets. Is this one? There we go. Another upgrade disc, nice. What is that? This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair. Was not a niece, that's her daughter. Wait, no. No, never mind. Simon is, wait, who is Simon again? Simon's Herbert's brother. Okay, never mind. So she is a niece. Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair. I gotta go check out the... Ooh, okay, they have this thing over here. They have this, seal, or whatever this thing's called. What is this thing called again? Hold on, let me look. They have the sigil. Marshall. Roddy sigil is a door and edge serving as a container for information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different color. This corresponds to the banner and national colors of the specific realm. So it's red. He's red, Marshall, and oh, why didn't I write down? Why didn't I write down the countries, the core? East Reddington Hospital, 405, Tuesday. Tuesday's the 22nd day of January in the 6th era, 1958. Registrar Officer Sarah Drivian. Like when the BGM kicks in, you know you found something. You have these open? Where's my key? My key's already used. Okay, never mind. What room is this? Lost and found. 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you'll use 1 random inventory item. Okay, I don't want to lose the upgrade disc. Anything else I'm fine with losing, to be honest. I'll go back and upgrade my thing first. Closet? I can upgrade closet? Let's see. Plus 1 extra item if drafted to join to a hallway. Plus 2 extra items if drafted to join to a bedroom. Plus 4 extra items if drafted to join to a red room. Okay. Wait. So what is 0 items? What does that mean? Like, so if it's next to a red room, it gets 4 items added, but if it's not, it has 0 items? I don't like that. Bedroom or hallway? Bedroom or hallway? Hallway is more consistent. Do hallway closet. Lost magnifying glass. Ooh, but I got another upgrade disc. That is huge. Whatever this is. What is this? Prism key. The black rook. I'm looking for a blue rook. What is that supposed to be? Is this a sigil as well? This sigil is ink? Pink, spiritual, and I didn't write down dividing lines. What is this? And I have 2 mail over here, right? I have mail. It's over here. Simon, not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine. Tech is 9 up, 3 up. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is central control for the power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the local community as we have been modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room, then utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, but I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. 9 up, 3 up. 9 up, 3 up. What does that mean? I lost my magnifying glass. I wanted to scan that the postcard. I mean the stamp. So I mean, in case it's useful to you, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms in the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible. And if you look along the ceilings of many rooms, you'll find many of them have outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you line these rooms together in an uninterrupted string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destinations are opposite side of the house. Okay. Does this guy ever, like, tell me anything useful? You have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room. Double your keys. Wait, that's crazy. If you have exactly 2 green rooms when drafting this room, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this room, double your coins. I think coins are pretty easy to come by. What do I always end up missing? Is it the gems or keys at the very end? I feel like it's gems. Yeah, this run was huge. I upgraded like 3 rooms. This run was pretty good. I can just get a little more gold. I can maybe buy a book somewhere. Alright, there's 18 coins. 4 keys, 1 gem, and 1 key. 18 coins scattered throughout this house. That is unfortunate. Car keys? Where could car keys be? Doesn't matter which one I pick. This one's also blocked by this stupid key. I think that's it. Let's go sign something into the code check. I wanted to buy a book, but I don't have enough money, even with a discount. It's a white rook. Is there a blue rook somewhere? That's not a blue rook, that's a white rook too. Is there a chess piece in here even? Probably not. What should I check? Prism key, coin purse, shovel, sledgehammer, coupon book, sleeping mask. I feel like sleeping mask is always kind of useful. Shovel, I can usually buy one. Same thing with Sledgehammer. Coupon book, I've never seen it on sale. Prism key, never seen it on sale. Coin purse, never seen it on sale either. Okay, now I have enough to buy a book, but I don't have a bookstore. I don't have a bookshop. Anything else for me to do? Oh, I want to go back to the... I'll go back to the courtyard, actually. See if there's a bunch of gems there. They do have the patio. And if I go in and out of this place, I can donate like 13 coins, right? Actually, no, not 13, because back and out takes one too. Alright, that was a pretty good day. 3 upgrades, got the birth certificate, the sigil. We have to go look at the sigil again, the book for the full information. Unless I can just look at it through my inventory, I don't know if I can. But yeah, not bad in terms of progress for that day. Every day before that was pretty cursed though. So... Crimson Manor, that's so many red rooms. Alright, that's it for me for today. I'm gonna call it here, and we'll pick this back up next week. Slowly getting through it. I feel like it never feels like I'm making big progress, because nothing actually happens. But yeah, we'll continue this next week. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be doing Elden Ring Soul Level 1, Rune Level 1 run. We're currently on Malekith. So if you're interested in that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you all for coming and watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, or I mean day or evening, wherever you're watching from. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.